Hi, I'm Matt from Soul Shifter. Welcome back to my channel. Have you ever been to a party and you're standing there, not you don't know anybody, you were invited by a friend, you both arrive together, they leave you in a corner and bugger off to hang with the VIP crowd, and you're kind of stuck there, like with your glass of whatever you're drinking, in a corner, just watching everybody, like you are a fly on the wall, a wallflower. Okay. How does that make you feel? Do you feel like really left out? Do you feel nervous? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel like, oh, this is not for me? Do you want to just get into the nearest Uber or Bolt and go home? I often do, but then again, I'm often not in that situation because I'm not that kind of person. I am not the person that I once was. And Justin and I were talking about this a little while ago, how people can change in social situations. Justin has always been a little bit quiet in that sort of situation. He's always kind of been the wallflower. He's never walked into a room and gone, ha ha, I'm here, the party can start, baby. Okay. That's not really me either, but I'm more the kind of person that I'm happy to talk to strangers. I'm the kind of person that will walk into a room. If I'm left in the corner, I'll walk up to someone and I'll scan the room. And if I see somebody who is also perhaps standing there or sitting there or a little bit low alone, um, I'll go up to them and say, "Hi, my name's Matt, blah, blah." Um, Make small talk. Because let's face it, if you're at a party, that's all you're going to do. You're not going to go for the jugular and start talking about quantum physics. You're going to be like pleasant, just pleasantries. And that's not hard to do. Pleasantries are not hard to do. I'm going to give you a bit of advice, okay? Use it, lose it. When meeting people in that sort of situation, to make yourself feel at ease, okay? Talk to someone about them. Don't walk up to someone and say, "Oh, hey, my name's Matt. I'm a personal trainer, or I'm a school teacher, or I'm a life coach, or I'm a doctor, or whatever." And last night we had this heart patient come in, and I had to, who cares about you? Nobody, The only person who's listening to your voice is you. And no matter what you do, unless you are somebody who is outlandishly living a life of excitement, nobody really cares. Those people will, whoever you blah, blah, blah to, they'll probably just shut you out or even get up and move away. They don't want to be in that kind of like energy bubble that you're projecting. So it's always nice to let other people talk, ask questions, feign interest. Even if you're not interested in what they have to say, you don't want to stand in that corner all by yourself and look like a poepel. In Afrikaans, that's an Afrikaans word. It means a fart hole. Okay, a poop hole, fart hole. It's a terrible saying. Oh my God, it sounds so awful in English. So you don't want to be a fart hole, all right? Nobody wants to feel like a fart hole, a poepel. So go up and put yourself out there. It's so difficult, especially for introverts who've been dragged to the party and are, you just don't want to be there. Um, it's very difficult because you have to come out of your comfort zone to invade somebody else's comfort zone. They might be there just as introverted as you, thinking, my God, I really need to get out of here. You come along, you start a little conversation, they realize they're not alone in this room. Hey, there's somebody that wants to talk to me. It doesn't really matter what they want to talk about. Let's talk so I don't feel left out. And then suddenly you're asking them questions. You're saying to them, hey, what do you do? What do you like? What's your favorite record? Okay. They feel important. They can talk. People love talking about themselves. And it's a condition that we need to really stop ourselves from doing as it happens. It's something that you need to be aware of and kind of pull back from. Don't go into a situation and start blabbing about yourself. Nobody cares, okay? But get someone to talk about themselves, and then you will see that they will slowly become more interested in you, and the conversation will open out, and you'll probably not want to leave that party. Whoever you came with is going to want to drag you out, and you're going to be like, you know what, I'm not quite ready to go. Don't worry, I'll catch an Uber or a Bolt or wherever you are, you know. I'm happy to like stay here for another hour. So often this happens to us, and the advice I'm giving you is put yourself out there. Look for someone, scan the room. If there isn't anyone like that there, perhaps join a small group, even if you just kind of stand around and hover around, you know, but don't stand in the corner like a fart hole, okay? Put yourself out there, get yourself involved in something, all right? I also have a bit of advice for people who don't like going to parties at all. They don't do anything social. They are constantly making excuses. They will cancel things at the absolute last minute. Very annoying, that, and very rude. They will not commit. They will say, yeah, you know, let me think about it. That means they won't be at the party. They're not interested. And I've got some advice for you. Once a month, or let's say once every 2 invites, on the 3rd invite, go. Even if you think you're going to hate it, every 3rd invite, go. Just go with. Keep an open mind, or keep a terrible mind. You know, the worse we think about things, the worse we think things are going to be, when it actually happens or when we're actually there, it's not so bad after. And you think to yourself like, oh my God, you know, I really thought that this party was going to suck. And I was going to be alone and I was going to hate all the noise and the sort of sensory overload. Now that I'm here, it's actually not so bad. You know, hey, look, there's somebody who's on their own. I'll trot across there and I'll go and say hi. It's a progression. You know, I'm not saying rush out to every single social event. It's exhausting. All right, it's exhausting. But perhaps try every 3rd event that you're invited to. Go. And as I say, if you are the wallflower or the fart hole, then choose not to be. As I say, use some of the advice I gave you. Use it, don't use it. But I found it has worked for me in the past. And I am now able to walk into a room and be a part of the social gathering. I can make myself a part of that gathering because I'm not shy. I'm not withdrawn. And yet I do like my own space. I don't really like crowds. So for me to go to a party it's not really what I want to do. But when I'm there, oh my God, you can't get me away. You know, I am probably what is known as a social introvert or an extroverted introvert, that I really don't want to go and do things. But when I'm there, you can't get me away. I talk shit. I talk to other people. I want to know, and I'm inquisitive. I want to know what these people do. And people love it. They don't love me. They love the situation, you know. And it makes you a likable person. It makes you likable. And then the next time you go to a function, it will be that much easier for you to interact. Okay, so there we go. Leave a comment down below and tell me, have you ever been in this situation? Have you ever been the fart hole at a party? Or are you the extrovert? Are you the person who is just, baby, the party can start because Josephine has arrived, okay? Let me know down below. And hey, you know who I am. I'm Matt from Soul Shifter, and I'll see you in the next video.